Live from Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee on the campus of Union University. Flow Sports proudly presents the Union University Volleyball Classic. This is Game 2, pitting the Southwest Baptist Bearcats from Bolivar, Missouri, against the Catawba University Indians from Catawba, North Carolina. Hello again, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly, and this is the second of 12 games in this classic that will be continuing right on until prime time tomorrow night. Southern Arkansas was a straight set winner of the opener over Edward Waters of Jacksonville, Florida, and now it's an opportunity to see what two other teams that have not seen each other and have not seen this floor before. And one of the things that you'll look at during the course of this game, particularly for the servers, is getting adjusted to the dimensions of this gym floor here in Jackson, Tennessee, because of the fact when you haven't seen one before, it's oftentimes like three-point shooters trying to adjust to the dimensions in basketball on strange floors. This is going to be the same type of thing. They won't have as much of adjustments as the first two teams did because those players had to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do their stretching, get an early breakfast in them, and then get out here and be fresh and ready to play a game at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 11 a.m., it's a little more normal, even though this is still earlier than most of these teams will play a weekend game. But nonetheless, we're looking forward to a good one and having to all of you aboard. We appreciate your time today, and I'm looking forward to a good contest. It is Catawba that will serve. And the purple is Southwest Baptist. They are out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Catawba is in the South Atlantic Conference. And we are about set to go. And the officials having their final conference, and we wait on the ball and the signal, and we are going to head out. It has been a rough day and a half across West Tennessee where we're located because of the fact that we have had the remnants of Hurricane Francine, not the hurricane force winds, but we did have some that were close to tropical storm force yesterday, and it has been one constant deluge of rain. It's eased off a bit, but we're expecting more of it to pick up as the day goes by. It is tough on these schools here in this region that are having to play soccer, high school football tonight. They're going to be playing in the rain if they don't postpone those games. And from the information we've had, they're not going to be doing that. So they're going to be playing with some slick footballs tonight. But we have no problem with that here at Fred DeLay Gymnasium on David Blackstock Court because of the fact that we're indoors. The temperature is absolutely perfect, and the only thing they have to worry about is getting what we call the mad mopper out here on the floor to get up any moisture that occurs from players having to drag themselves on the floor. These teams had a little extra warm-up time because the first game was played in 77 minutes, so they had about 42 minutes to be able to navigate getting used to this floor, and perhaps that will help. We are still having a bit of a discussion, but I think I've just seen the ball be handed out. Last weekend, there were 5 different schools that were here along with host Union University with what we call week 1 of the Union University Basketball Classic, and we had some thrilling 5-set confrontations. And in case you're not familiar with Union, located in Jackson, Tennessee on I-40 between Memphis and Nashville. And it has been the home of some exciting Division II basketball action over the course of the past 11 years. And I can tell you that there are a lot of recognitions here also for 5 national championships in NAIA basketball. But right now we're looking at women's volleyball. And for Catawba, it's Sydney McCutcheon from Jefferson, Georgia, North Georgian, a freshman getting ready to serve. And both these teams early trying desperately to save that one was Rachel Gonzalez, but the dive just could not dig it out. So the first point goes to Southwest Baptist. Head coach is James Hanger, his assistant Jackie Barber. There's the set. And beautiful. We talk about volleyball being a game of geometry. That was a class example of it right there. She got the open gap on the floor at about probably a 45-degree angle on her return. That's Kelsey Love on the serve. There's the set. And pounding it home. Excellent job by Ryan Russell. She's a sophomore from Springdale, Arkansas. And on paper, this looks like, and paper means nothing, but on paper, this looks like it could be an even matchup. Here's Katie Pogue from Evansville, Indiana, a junior, both a setter and a hitter. Perfect timing on that one. Excellent job by the up front line of Catawba to tie it up at 2. And it is Riley Hill. Good dive by Hill. And that was a case of just a few too many Wheaties for Sydney McNeil, way beyond the out-of-bounds line. So Catawba back to a 3-2 lead. And Hill delivers. That, again, is perfect geometry, hard off of the hands of Hill. So we stay even up at 3. And in to serve is Janelle Pito from Fontana, California. She is a senior on this Bearcat team. High set. They had to hurry to get that one over. And I must tell you, there is some power on this Southwest Baptist team. That was Carly Lill, senior from Clearwater, Kansas. Now Janelle's going back to serve. Long way from home, Fontana, California, but they love her with this Southwest Baptist team. They're going to have to rush, and it was off the grid. She was trying to get under that, and it was off the grid, and it caromed in the other direction, and so we're tied at 4. And this is Carrie Hales. Again, perfect angle and power. Great speed on that return by McNeil. 5-4 lead for Southwest. Block up front. Perfect combination. Lawrence and Lill deliver it together. That was the other side. It was Lawrence and Lill. We were right on that. All right, back to serve is Rachel Gonzalez from Carson, California. That is what you look at trying to split the quadrant. Look for an open spot and an excellent delivery by Carly Lill in between those 4 defenders, and there's a quadrant that's there, and if you can find the open gap, you usually can score. Backcourt doing a good job for Southwest, and perfect angle with a downward flight for Carly Lill. The senior delivers again, and it's an 8-5 lead for the Bearcats. Good block up front. And that one was just out of the range of Lill, and again, finding the open gap in the quadrant. Lill just was out of position to try to save it. They never had to clean the floor during the first game, but already were there. So Carly is doing her best to keep her side clean. High set. And in or out? It is in, just inside the stripe. Carly Lill back to serve with a 3-point lead. This senior is a real encourager to the rest of her teammates. Has that hard slap shot on her serve. Block and a save. This will be a high set. In or out? It is out. Just a little bit too much power on that for Rademacher. So trailing 9-7. We go back to Catawba for the serve and Sydney McCutcheon. That was sheer power on the part of Ryan Russell. That's what you call just rear back and fire, and she delivers. Chandler Lawrence from Edmond, Oklahoma on the serve. It was into the net, and so the lead is now 4, the largest of the game for Southwest. Too much on it. Service error makes it an 11-8 game. Already, Carly Lill with 4 kills and 2 digs to lead the entire game. High jumping serve. Good job by both front lines, and that's off the backcourt. So make it an 11-9 game. And a little bit too much power on that serve. Kelsey Love, again, with that one, it was about probably 3 feet beyond the stripe. Trying to get it between the quadrant. Right back into the hands, though, of Pogue. And that time off of the hands of Griggs. Maya Griggs from St. Louis. So they've closed it within 2 at 12-10. And Riley Hill from Salisbury, North Carolina, the hometown girl. She's only 5 feet tall, but she's got a lot of punch to her. You can see it from that slap shot serve. This is going to be a high set. Block up front. Perfectly timed by Stanley. Run and jump serve. And that one's out. Rame with a good angle on it, but it was just about 18 inches beyond the stripe. And that one's in. Rachel Gonzalez, 5'8". Timeout called by Catawba. It's a 15-10 lead for Southwest Baptist.
Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
So a 5-point lead for Southwest. And Rachel Gonzalez is going to try to add to that. She gets a good high jump. There's the high set. Good job from the backcourt to save that one. Woo! About a 60-degree angle on that one and whamming it home. Carly Lill. And you can see the kind of leadership that Carly brings to this team. Gonzalez with the run and jump serve. High set. Got some spin back there that sometimes is hard to maneuver. Good court awareness on the part of Catawba, but the front line delivers once again for Southwest, and Stanley, Rory Stanley from Kansas City, makes it a 17-10 game. Southwest beginning to pull away a bit. And inside the net, the violation, so it's an 18-10 game. Didn't get the downward flight about 2 seconds later. She needed that, and so it's into the net. Service error makes it an 18-11 game. And here is Carrie Hales, the senior, another one from the hometown of Catawba, Salisbury, North Carolina. Tried to get it softly over the net, but it went into the net. Now back to the 8-point lead. And here's Maya Griggs. And the block up front. But it's into the net, so it's a 19-12 game, and once again, Gonzalez to deliver. She's already had 9 attacks at the ball, 3 kills, 3 points. Boy, when she hits that serve, it sounds like a shotgun going off. And once again, net play has been critical for both of these teams, and that one goes back to Southwest, and they're 5 away from closing out this first set. And here is Drennan, Logan Drennan from Brighton, Colorado. Block up front, nicely handled by Patrick, Lauren Patrick from Springboro, Ohio. So the Indians still alive. And here's Rionel Aravello, who I met right before the game from Upland, California. Both front lines doing a good job of neutralizing the other. Block again. And it is just beyond the stripe. Lil tried every way possible to get it to stay in, but just beyond. So only 6 away as Aravallo gets ready to serve again. She gets good height on her jump of the serve. But she took one on the chin there, as it was another rare back in fire moment for Carly Lil. And it is Carly to serve, 4 points away from victory in the first set. Carly takes those repeated bounces and then gets the run and jump, high jump on her serve, but it goes astray. She let it go a little bit late, and it spun right. So it's Sydney McCutcheon again, the freshman, 5'10". She's got a lot of talent. And they're looking to great things from her at Catawba. Now watch the set here. Backcourt really in good concentration. Good block up front by Southwest. But a nice return. Perfectly handled up front. So McCutcheon will deliver again, trailing 21-16. And bit of a miscommunication in the backcourt. McCutcheon again. She sliced the lead to 4. Aravallo with a save in the backcourt. Here's the high set. Block. And it is wide. Timeout called. 21-18. Getting tight again. We'll be back in a moment.
Sports fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sidney McCutcheon with a chance to do some damage. They have sliced the 6-point lead down to 3, and McCutcheon delivers. The angle was perfect for Russell. So Ryan retrieves a 4-point lead, and it's Chandler Lawrence. They got players from Texas, California, Indiana, Oklahoma, Colorado, you name it. They're on this Southwest Baptist team. Line drive serve. Good power, good return in the backcourt. And the block. Again, an excellent combination between Ella and Stanley up front. High set. She found the gap in the quadrant, and McCutcheon does a nice job of splitting those defenders. Here now is Kelsey Love, the junior from Mount Ulla, North Carolina. Boy, she has a shotgun serve. Front line doing the best they can to keep it going. And right into the net, but it's a 23-20 game. Ella Rodemaker tried her best to get that one over, but it went into the net. And that went into the net, and there was just no way whatsoever that Drennan could save it. So Bren Ferguson is seeing this lead decline down to 2. A lot of spin on that one. Perfect. That would have been probably close to a 90-degree angle on that. Excellent job by Ryan Russell. It is set point or game point if you prefer, and Katie Poe goes back to try to deliver it. The junior from Evansville. Block. High set. Blocked up front again. Particularly Katie Clark. She got up extremely high for that. So it's a 24-22 game. They're going to have to get to 26 to win it. It is still game point for Southwest. High set. And forcing an extension of the body on Maya Griggs. And so we got us a dandy here, 24-23. Hill to serve. Block in. Another perfect delivery by Patrick. And we got timeout. We're tied at 24. Don't go anywhere.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Southwest Baptist is led by as many as 6, but 9 of the last 12 points have gone to Catawba. And here's Riley Hill. Somebody's going to have to get to at least 26 to win this one. And that goes off the attempted dig by Lil. And how about this? This is game point now for Catawba. Southwest is going to have to get to 27. Lil to serve. Here's an important set, the block. And how about that? It is Catawba coming from 6 down to win it 26-24. They scored 11 of the last 14 points in the game, and it was a tremendous comeback. So, we'll see how that affects the mindset of Southwest Baptist, and can that recovery lead to some intense momentum for Catawba? All of that ahead right after this. Well, we've been told that Bryn Ferguson teams are quite resilient, and we just had evidence of that as they came from behind 21-15 to win 26-24 against Southwest Baptist, that seemed to have all the momentum for about 90% of the game, and then it just began to swing the other direction. The teams have flipped sides, and you can see just the energized expressions on the part of the Indians. And it will be Southwest to serve it. Southwest Baptist in Bolivar, Missouri. And it is the opening serve, and here we go. Pounded out. So Southwest starts out with the lead again. Janelle from Fontana, California, back to serve. She had 3 digs in the first game, and that one was beyond her range, but it was in. So we're tied at 1. And the ever-present Riley Hill, I think she is the shortest one on the floor, but she has a big, big heart. And she has another one of those shotgun serves. Good save by Pogue. That's got to go, and it's not going to. Just too much required to power that one. And some reserves checking in, and they adjust some of the moisture on the floor. The one thing you don't want to see is one of these players to slip and fall and have a concussion. And here's Maya Griggs to serve. Talented freshman. And again, a perfect lob over the net. And Gonzalez does one of the things that she does best. And now it's Carrie Hales back to serve. She's 5'4", but she gets so much downward flight on her serves. Makes it very difficult to handle. High set. Good recovery in the backcourt. Good volley by both teams. Downward flight, but out of bounds. Southwest with a 3-2 lead, making some personnel adjustments. And going back to serve is Drennan. Logan, the setter, freshman from Brighton, Colorado. Way too much on that one. Gonzalez reared back and fired, but it fired off too much like a cannon. And that one's into the net. So Southwest, just as we saw in the opening set, is out to the early lead at 5-2. Southwest with 4 service errors to only 1 for Catawba, and that could be a big factor as we go along in this contest. Each team with 14 kills. And everybody was out of position to try to retrieve that one. So going back for Catawba is Gonzalez. 5 kills, 14 attacks on the ball and 2 digs. 5.5 points for Gonzalez. And that's one of those situations that when it hits the top of the net, often it freezes the defenders, and they're not sure what to do, to stand still, thinking it's going to go back on the opposite side. And they were just caught in a freeze frame right there. So Gonzalez gets a fortunate use of the net. Pounds that one. Whammo! Kelsey Love delivers. Kelsey with 2 kills, 3 digs, and 1 service ace. And that one into the net, and so Catawba with a 6-5 lead. Good save in the backcourt. And an excellent delivery. Kelsey Love the junior is putting it home. It's a 7-5 lead for Catawba. Back in a moment.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Scheduled to start 30 minutes after the conclusion of this contest is the host Union University against Southern Arkansas. That was a straight set winner in the opener this morning to launch this classic. And it's Gonzalez again. 5 in a row for Catawba to take the lead. High set. Too much on it. I definitely would get out of the way of one of those being launched by Patrick. So here goes Carly Lill. Gets a real body extension on her serves. And it just does get inside. Yeah, it was just inside the line from our vantage point, and that's what they ruled. 8-6. And checking back for Catawba, Rionel Aravallo, the 5'5" senior. A lot of talent on this young lady. And that one sent Ella almost into the scorer's table. So Catawba now controlling it 9-6 with 7 of the last 8 points. That one's in. Perfect angle on that by Ella Rademacher. She's one of the Kansas ladies on this team. Chandler Lawrence. And the point goes back to Catawba with a 10-7 lead. And here's the rifle arm of Sidney McCutcheon. And that one just didn't get her angle right on that, and Ella has it slip off her hands out of bounds. Hard slap shot on the serve. Great save by the front line of Southwest. They're going to have to rush on this one. Again, terrific job in the backcourt by Hill. This is a long exchange between these two. You think this is not an exciting sport? Just look at this volley that we just had. Just out of bounds by Hill. An 11-8 game. That one had you absolutely on the edge of your seats. Katie Pogue, the junior. Tried to get it in between the quadrant, couldn't make it. But a perfect curl across by Pogue, and it's an 11-9 game. Katie goes back to serve. She's had 6 assists and 2 digs. And already 9 assists for Drennan. She's had 4 digs, 5 digs for Carly Lill. Got an extremely high jump on that serve. High set, whistle before the delivery, and the point goes to Catawba. Indians with a 12-9 lead. Kelsey Love, the junior, to serve it. That cannonball went just too far. It was about halfway into the paint for basketball in the free throw circle. And Janelle delivers. And they're getting some excitement over on the Bearcat side of the floor. Bryn Ferguson makes some personnel adjustments. And the block, they can't get it over. So retaining the lead at 13-11. And it's Riley Hill, the sophomore from Salisbury. Riley with a diving save. Block. Riley continues to set it up from midcourt and even the backcourt, and that one's and you could sense a bit of frustration on the other side by Bryn Ferguson. So it's back to a 1-point game. And Maya Griggs is going to try to tie it up. 10 digs that she has. She and Hill for Catawba are the game leaders. Good left-hand pound from the front line. Off the hands of Hill. We are tied at 13. And Griggs to serve it. Run and jump, but he got a whistle beforehand, and there was a alignment violation. So on a rally, 3 in a row has given Southwest the lead again, 14-13. Into the net. You got to know that's frustrating where you get on a roll, you get 3 in a row, and then all of a sudden one just dips down on you as it gets to the net. I think both of these teams have finally adjusted to the dimensions of this floor, and here is Carrie Hales. Woo! Well, that would be one that would get a woo from Ric Flair. Riley Hill delivering a big one. Pardon me, that was Carly Lill, not Riley Hill. They rhyme. And the lead is back in the hands of Southwest, desperately wanting to even up this match. They led about 85% of the way in the first game and then let it get away from them. High set. And that one just wide, and so it's 5 in a row now. Trying to get it between the quadrant. Hill saved it. Excellent backcourt save. And the block failed. Patrick delivers. And she's had a fine afternoon. 4 kills and 4 points. 9 attacks on the ball. And here is Gonzalez, trailing by 1. Into the net. So we've evened it up at 16. Tell you what, when she delivers a serve, it sounds like an 18-wheeler jackknifing on the interstate. Listen at this. They didn't get frozen by the net, but they were into the net, and so it is now 17-16. It's 3 in a row now for the Indians. This one has been back into all game. Catawba won the first one, 26-24, coming from well behind. It's wide. A good attempt on the part of Lawrence, but it just went wide. And Gonzalez has led them on 4 in a row. Block up front. Nicely handled by both Love and Patrick. Timeout called by James Hanger. 19-16 lead. Catawba back in a moment.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
And that is where we are on the campus of Union University in Game 2 of the Union Volleyball Classic. And this one has been up and down, seesaw. We have had 6 lead changes in this second game of the match. And Gonzalez, who has rolled up 5 in a row serving, will continue. High set. And Gonzalez, almost an excuse me save. And trying to save it, not able to hold on. Janelle was, I'm telling you, she extended her body as far as she possibly could. And now 6 straight for Catawba. And they are beginning to feel that momentum, 5 away from a second straight set. In between the defenders. That was an excellent job on the part of Logan Drennan. She faked the set and instead just curled it over. A 20-17 game now. And Maya Leach to serve it. This one has to go. Gonzalez, a good save in the backcourt. Again, an excellent save by Griggs. Gonzalez has been working so hard there at the free throw circle. And the point goes to Catawba in one of the best volleys we've had in the entire match, and we have had several. They're now 4 away from a second straight victory. And here's Aravalo. The young libero lost her concentration just a bit, and the officials, I think, had not given her the signal. She was ready to go. And there you go. Kelsey Love left no question about that. They've had 8 of the last 11 points. Yeah, that one was one that I think she had extra fire in the arm. Maybe a little bit too much protein for breakfast. 22-18. Here's Lawrence. And hers is too long. So that moves Catawba to within 2 of taking a 2-0 lead and putting Southwest Baptist into a do-or-die situation. We've been at it an hour. High jump on the serve. And that one off the hands of the front line. James Hanger teams are quite resilient as well. Katie Pogue, the junior. She's got a rifle serve herself. Got that downward flight so well. Wide. It is game point for Catawba. And let's see who's going to serve it. And going back to try to salt it away, Sophia Beard from Charlottesville, Virginia, 5'9" sophomore. And that one's beyond the range of Sophia. Southwest still alive, down 4. They have to get to 26 to win it. And Janelle going back to serve, the young lady from the West Coast. And they led them into the net. Wasn't a doubt in my mind that that point was going to Southwest. 24-21. Janelle's going to try to rifle it again. She's had 2 service aces. They're going to have to rush for this one. Gonzalez gets it. And it's too long. No, they say that. And timeout is called. They say there was a violation there, so it's 24-22. We'll be back to see who takes it after this.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,700 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
It is still game point for Catawba, but Southwest Baptist is hanging tough, and Janelle ready to deliver one that she hopes will keep them in it. That was almost wide, but they decided to play it. Janelle with a save in the backcourt. And off the hands of the front line. We've got one here, 24-23. Catawba trying to stay collected. Been a huge rally by the Bearcats. Off the net and in. So both will have to get to 26 at least to win it. Here goes Janelle. Too long. Game point once again for Catawba. And to serve it is the ever dependable Riley Hill. Slap serve. We got a tie again at 25. That was the handiwork of Sidney McNeil from Corona, California. All right, we're tied at 25. We got to go to 27 to get a win. And it is Griggs to serve. And she's had one ace today. Off the hands of the Southwest front line. Game point again for Catawba. And this time it's going to be Sophia Beard, unless they change off, and they are. This time it's going to be Carrie Hales. Carrie, 6 digs, 2 assists. Let's see what she does. Medium set, but Gonzalez delivers the victory. 7th kill of the afternoon for Rachel Gonzalez, 27-25. And that one took 31 minutes to complete the second set, and now it is do or die for Southwest. It's been tight, 26-24, 27-25. Let's see if the Bearcats can rally or if Catawba will close it out after this. If you look at the stats here, you can see how tight this one is. Southwest Baptist, the edge in digs 36-34 and assists 25-22, but in kills it's been Catawba with the edge 27-25. But the team stats don't always tell the story because it's situational. How your team delivers in crucial situations, and it's been on the side of Catawba today with this 2-set lead. And the Bearcats will serve it first. Big smile on her face. Sydney McCutcheon. And if you're Bryn Ferguson, you don't want to see your team put the brakes on. Almost led them too far. But that time, a good combination by Lawrence and Russell. Well, apparently they ruled that looked like Lawrence and Russell had blocked, but apparently they said they were in the net, so the point goes to Catawba, so they take the early lead. Good save up front. Gonzalez reared back and fired, but it was the front line of Lawrence and Ella Rademacher. Good recovery. And Gonzalez doing what she does so well. Is it in? That was just wide, so it's Lawrence to serve. That one's too long. Just didn't get enough downward flight with it. 3-1 edge for Southwest. This is not unusual. They've had leads in both games, but haven't been able to finish it. And Catawba has stayed absolutely calm and collected. Gonzalez is going to take a quick break, as is Kelsey Love. And back to serve it, Sophia Beard. Let's see what the sophomore does. Good job of recovering. And that one was one that just literally, you look like she yanked it down. Terrific job by Russell, and Southwest on top 4-2. Katie Pogue waiting for a new ball. She has had 14 assists in this game. McCutcheon has 19 for Catawba. Add 4 digs to her total. And that one goes back to Southwest. Ella just rifled that one home. They're on a 4-in-a-row run. And the official is calling for a different ball. We haven't seen the Mad Mopper show up today. Perhaps she will be here later in the afternoon. Here's the high set. Blocked up front and recovered on the other side by Catawba. And it is in. At least for Southwest it was. It was just beyond the stripe. So Pogue is handling the service well. They're going to have to chase this one, but they did a good job of staying collected, and it goes down. Ella just could not get the height on that one, so it's a 6-3 game. And here is Riley Hill. Riley with a good save. That's got to go, and it did. Boy, that was a target for Griggs, and she managed to hold on to it. That was almost like a jump ball in basketball right there at the net. And the point goes to Southwest, 7-3. Janelle, who has 4 aces in this game, and they need some from her right now to extend this lead if they want to make a run at coming back, because they are down 2-0. McNeil checks back in. She's had 7 kills this afternoon. Low set and successful off of the hands of McCutcheon. This is getting close to the largest lead in any game for Southwest. They had a 6-point lead in game 1. That one's in the net. They're not going to be able to save it. A good effort by Katie Pogue, but they just could not get the angle right. And going back to serve once again, Carrie Hales. Carrie, 2 assists, 6 digs in this morning noon game. Here's your set. A lot of spin on that one. High set. Backcourt delivers for Catawba. That was a 40-second volley. And we have an 8-5 game. Both the backcourts and the front lines of both teams were challenged on that point. Carey delivers. Block. And it goes back to Southwest. 9-5 game. And Maya Griggs, the young lady from St. Louis, ready to deliver. Yep. Softly delivered over the net. Solid performance there by Lauren Bodell, 6'2" junior from Woods Cross, Utah. As I say, Catawba has them from all over: Virginia, California, Oklahoma, Utah, Pennsylvania, you name it, Georgia, Ohio. Gonzalez. And rearing back on that one was Leach. But it's going to go back to Catawba. And the Indians have closed this one to within 2. And it is in by absolutely mere inches. And a chance to tie it for Rachel. And they get a little of that moisture cleaned up. See some of the other schools here taking an opportunity to scout the opposition that they will face later in the Classic. Big high set. Good save by Griggs. Gonzalez tried to go in the gap of the quadrant. Point goes to Southwest. And I could see James Hanger on the other side there trying to argue that one of them had been a push rather than a solid hit, but his team still got the point anyway and holds on to the lead 10-8. Logan Drennan delivering it. Griggs made a desperation try at it. Lots of substitutions coming in for Catawba. And here we go with Aravalo. Way high on her jump with that serve. Griggs tried her best to save it, but that curled up into the stands, and we are all deadlocked. Aravalo she doesn't get a lot of points, but she is a talented server. High set. Good recovery in the backcourt by Drennan. All right, this one has to go. And pounding it home. Lawrence would not be denied. 11-10 lead now. And here's Maya Leach from Cumberland, Ohio. She's another one of the talented freshmen on this Bearcats team. Off the hands of the front line. We're all even, and this one is shaping up to be just as the first two were when Catawba came from behind to win 26-24 in the first set and then took it in another thriller, 27-25 in the second. They're trying to close it out. Well, as talented as she is, there was no way that Riley Hill was going to be able to save that one. And boy, she has dug many out today. She's had 8 digs and 8 kills. Front line does it again. And that was Stanley and Russell that combined to tack that point on, and going back to serve, it is Chandler Lawrence. She's an excellent middle blocker. Off the hands of the front line, 13-12 game. I haven't taken the opportunity, but I am right now, to welcome all of the moms and dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers and sisters, and cousins, and good friends of all of the players for both of these teams. If you couldn't make it in for the Classic here in Jackson, Tennessee, we're glad to have you aboard on Flow Sports, and I know you're proud of each and every one of these, especially if one of them belongs to you. And the point is awarded to Southwest. Back up to the 2-point lead at 14-12. As Southwest tries to come from the ashes and keep this one alive for a fourth set. And it's Katie Pogue to deliver 17 assists. She is the leader for the Bearcats. Rifling that one, but out of bounds was McCutcheon. Katie also has 7 digs. And I think they've gotten the moisture clear. And she gets the whistle, and we're ready to go. Gonzalez went up high, but again, double teaming on the front line between Stanley and McNeil, and they've extended it to a 4-point lead, and we have timeout.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Southwest Baptist up 16-12 over Catawba, but Catawba has been resilient. They have come from behind. What a save! Riley Hill doing a terrific job. But that one, Karam completely off of the hands of Sydney McCutcheon. So Southwest is serious about keeping this contest alive. And I have just seen the Mad Mopper appear. Let's hope they can put her to work here as these games continue. If she gets back out on the court to clean it up, I'll tell you about her. And we're hitting the 12:30 mark here in Jackson, Tennessee, and here's your serve. And that one again went off the front line. So this matches the largest lead Southwest Baptist has had in any of the 3 games so far. So here again, Katie Pogue. McCutcheon dips down low to pick that one up, and that one they're going to be challenged, but they will get it over. Gonzalez rifled it, but couldn't get it to drop. High set. Save in the backcourt. Gonzalez could not get it between the defenders. And that one's going to go low. Griggs tried the two-arm curl, but it went down under the net, so that ends the string, 18-13. Now, this has been the kind of point where Catawba has made some of its recovery runs. And they've got Riley Hill back there to serve. 16 digs she has had this afternoon. She has been all over it in the backcourt. Between the two deep defenders, Southwest goes back to the lead, 19-13. And this time, Janelle goes back to serve again. Let's see what the call is. And they give it back to the Indians. Carrie Hales, 3 assists, 11 digs. And she's back to serve. Pogue with a good set. And Gonzalez can't get it off the defender's hands, and that one's in. Going left to right. Tremendous job by McNeil. They are 5 away from extending the match. And it's Griggs to serve. She's had 1 ace this afternoon. That one off of the grid. Hill with a good save. Off of the front line. Excellent high jump. McNeil delivers, and so Griggs goes back to serve with a 7-point lead. And timeout. We'll see how this one unfolds in a moment.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
30 minutes after the end of this one, it's Union against Southern Arkansas right here on Flow Sports. And then Arkansas Monticello will meet Edward Waters that competed in the opener. Too long. But apparently there was a violation up front, so the point goes to Catawba. 21-15. And it is Berg in to serve. Striking right back that front line of Southwest Baptist. They are 3 away from taking game 3 to make it a 2-1 deficit. It's Drennan to serve, and that's too low from the backcourt. So that's an unforced error to make it a 23-15 game. Drennan gets this one, and it's game point. Got to clean it off again. The Mad Mopper doesn't have her mop. She is out of camera range, but hopefully we will see her eventually. That was a medium set. Woo! Now that was sheer power on the part of Leach. So it's game point for Southwest to try to get back in this one and make it a 2-1 match. Here's a high set, and they will not catch up to that one. Excellent job on the part of Patrick. And she's going back to serve, trailing by 8. It's a big mountain to climb, but they climbed a big one in the first set. Rifle serve. In between the defenders, and game 3 goes to Southwest, 25-16. So, we'll see how it all unfolds as we go to game 4 after this. It is game 4 as Southwest Baptist dominated the third game to close it to within 2 games to 1. With that 25-16 victory, we'll see if Bryn Ferguson makes any adjustments. And we will be late on the clock. It'll be 30 minutes, immediate schedule for 1 o'clock, but it'll be 30 minutes after the end of this contest. And we'll have Union against Southern Arkansas. The host team will be taking on the young women who, in the opener, defeated Edward Waters and did so in straight sets in a game that was played in 1 hour and 17 minutes. So they moved through it quite well. And we've got the personnel finally settled on, and we are about ready to go. And it will be Southwest to serve it. And Riley Hill getting the high fives all the way across the board with Gonzalez and Beard. And to serve it for Southwest, it's Maya Leach. So the freshman delivers. And Gonzalez has always got that downward flight measured quite well. High pump by Patrick. Sliding down, attempting to get it, but unsuccessful was McCutcheon. So the first point goes to Southwest. And Leach to serve. 2 kills, 2 digs today. And that one is wide. So an unforced error makes it a 2-0 game. Still very even in a lot of the team statistical categories. Good save, dipping down was Griggs. And that one came off the grid. Boy, Griggs has had to work hard in the backcourt. This one's got to go. And let's see, this one is going to go to Catawba, and Hill will go back to serve. Hill has had a very busy day. 20 digs she's had, 3 assists, 1 service ace. Whammo! Lawrence delivers and goes back to serve with a 3-1 lead. And you can just sense a momentum swing after winning that third game back over on the Southwest side of things. This is going to be almost impossible once you get underneath the goal. If you're chasing it down, you get underneath the goal, it's almost impossible to be able to get any upward flight. So a 3-2 game, and Indians back to serve with Carrie Hales. Woo! I must tell you, Sophia Beard was the wiser one not to try to gamble on that one. That one probably went about 60 miles an hour. And a 4-2 lead for Southwest. Katie Pogue, 22 assists in today's game. She's the leader for Southwest. Here's a medium set, but it goes right into the net. Probably needed to have that one just a hair higher. And Southwest, you can see their bench energized. Up 5-2, still trailing 2 games to 1. This is one of these that could go well past 130 if we go to a 5th set. And here's Pogue. And Hill. And Gonzalez. And Hill, a desperation, but she could not save it. So Catawba is already down 6-2. Pogue does not make that large sound, and that one could not get high enough off of the set by Hales, and timeout is called by Bryn Ferguson. It's a 7-2 lead for Southwest here in the 4th game of the match.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Top scorers, Sydney McNeil for Southwest, 12.5. Ella Rademacher with 10.5. There's the high set. And perfect defense up front by Southwest. Catawba led by Kelsey Love with 12.5 and 10.5 for Rachel Gonzalez. But right now it is Pogue again with an 8-2 lead. Yeah, they're going to have to chase this one off of the grid, and they did. Gonzalez is delivering it consistently to the backcourt, but Southwest is recovering. Hill could not possibly get up to it. A 9-2 lead, and definitely momentum has swung. Getting set to check in for Catawba, once again, is Kelsey Love. And Pogue has had great success serving. She's up to 22 assists now and 9 digs. 13.5 points for McNeil. Gets up high, really extends her arm whenever she serves. And that one was delivered by Gonzalez, and they needed something to stop the bleeding. 9-3. And Rachel will go back to serve. It's an interesting formation right here for Southwest. High set. Right into the net. So Catawba slices a bit more off of the lead that was 7, now down to 5. Boy, that was a rifle serve. A lot of spin on that one, and there was just no way that Hales could hang on to it. And the difference in this game and the second half of our previous game is that Southwest is not allowing Catawba to get on any long runs in service. Right into the net. And I don't want to say under any stretch of the imagination that Catawba is imploding. They just simply have not been able to execute as well as they did in those first two sets. And the block again. That front line is beginning to feel their oats. Stanley and Leach once again. 8-point lead. This is the largest lead at this stage of the game in any of the games by Southwest Baptist. And it was a good job trying to block it by Ella, but it goes off to her left. And it is now a 13-4 game. And Janelle with the serve. And confusion between Hales and Gonzalez. And timeout called. Bryn Ferguson trying to get her team settled down. They trail 14-4 in game 4.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Good job of defending the net by Catawba. The block. Now that was a perfect curl in between the defenders. She got it in the center of the quadrant where the gap was. So it's a 14-5 game. And here's Arevalo. And let's see how this senior from California can deliver as they make some adjustments personnel-wise and floor-wise. All right, Rionell tries to see if she can get a roll going here. Blocked up front, but recovered nicely by Southwest. And their front line is just asserting itself. And Griggs, with a 10-point lead, appears to be very relaxed and is in to serve. Cross court set. Tried the left-handed return. Now this next one has to go. Blocked up front. Front line once again. And it's the names that we've called so often this afternoon. Lawrence and McNeil. 11-point lead with Griggs serving. Griggs has 26 digs this afternoon and 5 assists, 1 service ace. Maya has been all over the floor today. Blocked again. That time the lead block came from McNeil. And the 10-point lead continues. All right, serving at the other end. Here's McCutcheon. Strong up front play. Catawba has a big hole to dig out of. It was 7 down in game 1, coming back from behind to win it 26-24. And they're calling her in the net. So that was a big break for Catawba. If Catawba could find a way to come from behind, the match would be over. Three-step and a jump. Perfect, again, finding the gap in the quadrant of defenders. McNeil does what she does so well. She's had 16 points, 15 kills. They just added another one, 17 points now. Gonzalez off the net. That one's in. Perfect right to left delivery. So trailing by 8. Let's see what Kelsey Love can deliver. She gets that high jump and extends her hand. Well, what can you say when you have somebody like Leach that can deliver like that? She just had the defenders frozen. 18-9. This has been pretty much all Southwest Baptist. They go low. Now that's up to the grid, but they are able to retrieve it. Hill saves it in the backcourt. And point goes to Catawba. They have not been able to get one of those 3, 4, 5-point runs. And here's one of their strong servers in Riley Hill. High set. Now that one is going over regardless, and that was one of those that you looked like it was going to be a juggling act just to figure out where the ball was going to go, and I don't think anybody was really sure, but the point goes to Southwest, up 19-10. And here is Chandler Lawrence. She does a flat-footed serve. And converting once again, Ella delivers on that one. She has had 11.5 points in the game, 2 digs, 10 kills. High set. Good job of front line play by Southwest. They are 4 away from evening this match. In case you were expecting to see Union against Southern Arkansas, that game will be coming your way 30 minutes after the end of this match that looks as though it may go the distance to a 5th set that would be to 15 points. Here's Chandler again. Front line from Catawba defends it well. Bodell and Patrick. And once again, Carrie Hales to serve. Backcourt doing a job well. And let's see, yeah, they said that they used the net for advantage, so the point goes to Catawba. Down by 10, but trying to get them on their first roll of this 4th game is Hales. 15 digs she's had this afternoon. Hill with a good job to save it. And that's in. Sheer power on the part of Rodemaker. 23-12. And here's Sophia Beard back to serve. 6 digs she's had and 2 kills. That one's in. Good left to right angle. And going back to serve it is Berg. Devin from Boulder, Colorado, a junior. Off the hands of the front line. Again, solid play by Stanley. And it is game point. And Janelle's going back to serve. 5 aces she has delivered, more than anybody by far in this game. And that does it. 25-13. We are all dead even. The match has gone more than 2 hours, and just as it looked like it was going to be a walk for Catawba, here comes Southwest Baptist roaring back. We'll find out if they can do it all in a 15-point tiebreaker right after this. Well, this one is a classic example of why you never wave the white flag after losing the first 2 sets. And Southwest Baptist has come roaring back to even it up. And now we go to the 15-point 5th set. You still have to win it by 2. Steve Beverly back with you in one that has become a dandy now. The last 2, Southwest Baptist has just pulled away for 25-16 and 25-13 victories. And this match has gone on 2 hours and 8 minutes. So we are probably unlikely to be starting Union and Southern Arkansas before about 1:50 at the earliest. And I am assuming that this one's going to be played in 12 to 15 minutes. I'm not sure of that at all. So we could actually be past 2 o'clock, getting about an hour behind in our schedule, but it will be brought to you right here on Flow Sports. And to serve it is Catawba with Sydney McCutcheon. Good save up front once again. Boy, was Gonzalez a target. Pounding it off the front line. Ella Rodemaker. So the first one goes to Southwest Baptist, and the Bearcats have just felt this momentum shift. And here is Dylan Cochran from Valley Center, Kansas. She doesn't have any numbers in today's game. It's her first opportunity to serve. And that one almost went to the glass backboard that was up atop everything. That one off the top of the defenders. Just spun off of them. And Ella is just on fire. And that one is wide. And once again, because Catawba has been extremely resilient, you don't want to say that they're imploding, but they're just making mistakes that we didn't see them make in the first 2 sets. Here's the set. Perfect downward flight. Outstanding. They're up 4-0. And Cochran is having her way with the service. Got that low trajectory serve. That time, finally, Catawba gets some up-front play to score the point. All right, who is on the serve this time? Kelsey Love takes the run and jump. And again, between the defenders. Southwest getting the perfect angle from Rory Stanley from Kansas City. It's a 5-1 lead on the way to 15 in this final set. The block up front. Ella Rodemaker, she has had 37 attacks on the ball, and it's 6-1. Southwest timeout. Catawba back in a moment.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,700 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsor.
Here we go again. Excellent save by Pogue. Now that's going to be a tough one. Been some clutch returns here. Powering it home again. Ella Rodemaker has just made some explosive plays here in set number 5. And here's Katie Pogue. Powering it, but front line was able to save it. And strong one up front. Katie Clark delivers one. And Hill is going back to serve, down by 5. But once again, you got to remember, this team was down by 7 in the opening game and rallied to come back and win it 26-24. So it's not over. That one goes in reverse. Hill on top of it. Block up front. Gonzalez and Patrick combined to score that one. So it's a 4-point deficit for the Indians. She got a low center of gravity on that one. Here he goes again. Block up front. Hill with the set. And Gonzalez could not get it over. It just spun and hung up on the net. No, they ruled that Southwest was in the net. So, point makes it 7-4. Hill trying to rally her charges. High set. Too long. No, once again. It was long, but it was a personnel situation, and now timeout is called by Southwest. 7-5. Catawba coming back.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,700 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
This is one where you want to measure your blood pressure because I'm sure it's going up right now if you're a fan of either of these teams. They got the dink. This one's got to go. Hill, who has been on top of it all day long. Here's the set. And perfectly delivered by McNeil. An 8-5 game, and so we will swap ends right now. We'll keep it right here. When you get to 8 points, that is always the case when we get to the the fifth set. So the teams trade ends, trade benches. And the floor camera operator for Catawba, she trades ends. Which right now, that's Sophia Beard, and she sets it up and makes a mad dash at the other end. All right, here we go. Janelle to serve it, leading by 3. Try to get it in between the quadrant. And that one just went downhill off the fingertips of McCutcheon, and she's had a fabulous afternoon with 36 assists. But now it is getting to be go time, 9-5. Southwest Baptist, what a comeback this would be after losing the first 2 sets. This will be a high set. Great save by the front line, and it is in. Timeout called. It's 10-5. We'll be back for the finish after this.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Well, let's reset this. Catawba had to come from behind, and in one instance to come from 7 points down to win the first 2 sets, 26-24 and 27-25, and looked for the early portion of Game 3 as if they were going to sweep. But Southwest Baptist got on a roll midway through the third game, won it 25-16, dominated Game 4 25-13. They are 5 points away from an incredible come from behind, down 2-0, to take it 3-2. And Janelle getting ready to serve. Big one. Rachel Gonzalez delivers one. She's got a big smile. I think Rachel looked as though she jumped up to about 8 feet in the air on that. All right, back to serve is Hales. Too long. Going left-handed on it, McNeil reared back, but that one was about 3 feet too long. So the lead is 3. Hales, 15 digs, 3 assists. Good save. Watch this one, the block up front. Front line did a good job of keeping it alive. And Gonzalez tried to cram it home. That one's going to be too long. Gonzalez tried twice to cram it home, and Southwest did a good job of saving. It's a 2-point game now with Hales back to serve. Boy, don't you know these two teams are mentally exhausted, and yet they've got 3 more games to play over the next 2 days. The run and jump. Perfectly delivered. Excellent downward flight for Leach. 4 points away from the victory. And Maya Griggs back to serve. She's a freshman, defensive specialist out of St. Louis, but she has played this afternoon as if she is a senior. 29 digs that she has had. Here's your set. Gonzalez. Front line again saves for Southwest. Desperation save. Whoa! Leach would not be denied. Just get out of the way when she rears back like that. 12-8, Southwest leads. Gonzalez, is it in or out? It goes back to Catawba. We've seen them be resilient this afternoon. But they have not a lot left in the tank. Gonzalez to serve. They are not going to save it. Too much spin on the serve and too much spin trying to save it. A 2-point game. She gets that curl down at the bottom at the end. Hill with a set. Blocked up front. The combination works once again with Patrick and Love. 12-11, another timeout. Back in a moment.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, this game is one reason why women's volleyball is one of the fastest growing intercollegiate sports in America in popularity. Rachel Gonzalez attempting to bring Catawba out of what looked like the ashes here in Game 5. You got to win it by 2, and you go to 15 in this set. This one must go over. Excellent save by Pogue. Is it? It's out. That one was about probably 9 inches beyond the upper right corner stripe. We are tied. Here's Rachel. And that one just had too much protein behind it. Southwest, 2 away from a dramatic come from behind. But we still got a lot to navigate. Drennan will be serving. 25 assists, 9 digs today. And you had a personnel violation. It is match point. And Drennan is going to try to deliver it. We'll watch with you. Game, set, match, Southwest Baptist. And how about that? Coming from behind, 2 sets to none, and then navigating the victory home 15-12. And what a contest it was. Let's run through some of the top players in this one for Catawba that gave it everything they had. They left it all on the floor. Rachel Gonzalez, what can you say about her? 12 kills, 14 digs, 3 service aces, 16 points. Kelsey Love, look at this, 14 kills. She had 48 attacks on the ball. An ace, 6 digs, 16 points herself. 38 assists and 17 digs, 4 kills for Sydney McCutcheon. They were outstanding across the board. For Southwest Baptist, so many players that you could hand just recognition to today. Look at this one, 31 assists for Katie Pogue. She was all over it, 15 digs. Sydney McNeil, 16 kills. She had 5 digs, 18 points. Leach, 7 kills, 11 digs. Russell, 6 kills, 3 digs. The list just goes on and on and on. 26 assists for Drennan, along with 9 digs. It's just hard to really single out one person, but we are going to give our player of the game honor to Sydney McNeil with those 16 kills, 5 digs. She had 40 attacks on the ball, 18 points. She is our player of the game, and what a thriller it was as Southwest Baptist comes from 2 sets down to win it, 3 sets to 2. So, in approximately 19 minutes, it will be right at a little bit before 2 o'clock. It'll be Union taking on Southern Arkansas. So stay with us here on Flow Sports. And so until we're with you then, this is Steve Beverly saying the final score, Southwest Baptist 3, Catawba 2. And so we'll see you in about 19 minutes. Until then, Steve Beverly saying so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.